throne. That's sort of like painted red. And you notice that a lot of the room is like painted red around it as it's just like this beautiful burst of red paint coming from the throne. It's almost artsy.
Too much red.
And currently the Red Ruffians look over, they can tell you're obviously not Red Ruffians, some of them start to stand. But then you notice the mayor and Glassstaff walk around the corner, and they're both currently eating turkey legs, and the mayor drops his turkey leg, and then pulls out his other cane, and then holds both his canes.
Hey, Glassstaff!
And mayor.
And mayor.
Glassstaff, be warned, these people should not be in your house.
Actually, this man shouldn't be in your house.
And you see Glassstaff go like, so you're all alive.
Obvious.
Well, no, I'm.
And he doesn't seem as cocky as he normally is.
You're probably not going to believe this, but I'm here to
Because
talk
he's
about
outnumbered.
help. Not from you, but I need to warn you about something serious. If you and your people wish to live, and this is not a threat by any means, because we're under this threat too, you're going to listen to what I'm going to say, yes?
I'll hear you out.
It has to do with this book y'all checked out.
Oh, it's worse than that.
Checked out a book?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You and the mayor.
We didn't check out a book. And you see one of the ruffians like, you guys left to the library this morning. No, we didn't.
Yes, y'all did. There's a logbook and everything.
So there's a creature erasing memories and passing illusions of this town while killing us all. Have you noticed people aren't here? Sure, maybe you believe they went missing, but we've seen it. It's done horrible things. We've seen what it's done to our friend. It filled him with worms. It kills, it takes, you don't even see it going, and you don't even remember the people it takes.
If that story was true, then I could definitely believe it. And something is definitely not right happening in my town. That being said, you all are...
Yes, wanted criminals, I know.
I was
You
gonna
got
just
me.
say my enemies. I wouldn't say you're criminals.
I wouldn't
Your
call myself an
enemies.
enemy.
I haven't done anything to y'all guys.
I haven't done shit either.
I haven't done anything. I was accompanying idiots.
I got word about your group at Cragmaw Castle. You've
did.
taken out one of my valuable allies.
Well, you see, we,
They
that
started it.
Which one? There's been a few.
They started it. We're not here to discuss.
Who killed who?
We're here because our
They are here to betray you, Glassstaff.
No,
They are
we're
going to
here.
ruin your day.
We're
Bombs
here.
retreat to silence.
We're here because the creature of this town put a curse on our friend, and if we don't do anything quick, he's most likely going to die.
And most likely all of you too. It doesn't matter if Cragma Castle fell on the sea. You're going to fall somewhere much worse.
we can
A gaping, gnashing mouth of teeth on a pale face. You can't even imagine.
Well, that's what it looks like.
we can worry about our discrepancies later, but if we don't take care of this problem, will you even have a town
We're not
left?
killing this monster now. No, we're way too low level.
There's already like no town, no shops.
If we don't get rid of this problem and figure out how to take care of this, will you even have a town to fight for?
Search your wares for that book. I'll pay you 100 gold up front now to do it. 200 gold to do it.
300.
If you're willing to this book thing that I supposedly checked out with the mayor, we did not check it. Shut the fuck up.
No, you didn't.
Why did you make him mayor of this town?
Because he listens to whatever I say.
Why
And
is-
the people trust him because they listen to whatever he says.
That is hard to
I
believe.
I don't understand it either, but it works well for me.
Okay.
Somehow.
And you see him sort of like flick his wrist a bit and just like, I'll have some of my ruffians search this town for this book. What is this book?
It's a book about legend. The town was built on a
The ancient
Yeah, I
heroes
was
that
just,
stopped the
he's
monster
not gonna be here
that
till
was
about
here
10:30.
originally.
And you see Glassstaff,
Falcon.
he sort of stares a bit, just like, how about a favor for a favor? I will search this town for the book. Falcon, meanwhile, he lives in a hunting lodge a little bit north from here. A few days north.
So Falcon's still alive.
He's old, but he lives in the lodge, so that way he's basically a hermit. I've tried to talk to him before because I wanted to learn some things from him, but didn't go too well.
Not how did he attack you?
I went there with an old friend of mine, and our goal was to train under Falcon because he formerly worked with the Lord's Alliance and all that. Back when it used to be called, like, Cloak. But, unfortunately, well, after Falcon's big heroic deed here, the rumor is he went mad and went to go live isolated in the woods, far away from others, because even though he saved the town, many people don't believe what him and the others did. Barthen started to doubt Falcon ever being involved, and Alexander, I think was his name. I can't remember much about it.
These are all symptoms that we've been seeing throughout this town. Mostly are.
Notice how you don't even remember you went to the library this morning?
If you guys go to Falcon, he has something I've been wanting for quite some time. It's an old wand, as well as also a spell book. It comes as two pieces. The wand lets you cast from the spell book, and there's some unique spells in it. It was crafted by some wizard I'm a big fan of.
Lobizona perks up?
$300
If you guys go there and get that for me, so that way I can continue my wizardly studies.
Can I
It's gonna
join
be
you?
probably about $400 or $500.
Well, I am an
Back
accomplished
alone.
wizard. I might not look like it, leading this bunch, but it pays well.
Hope you
What's so
don't.
special?
I've seen you cast spells, I believe you.
Yeah, you killed me with your spells. What does your staff do that makes it the special glass staff?
My glass staff, that
It might just be
everyone
arcane
names me after.
focus.
No, it's not an arcane focus. It's a magic item, actually. I got it a long time ago. Me and my friends saved up a bunch of money hunting monsters, and honestly, those were the days back when I was more of a good person. But the staff itself, it is indeed a magical item. Magical in all kinds of ways. If I can flip to it. The staff, well, let's just say it allows me to protect myself often.
Shield?
Yes, shield, mage armor.
Oh, I didn't kill for mage armor. I don't have that.
It has 10 charges. 2 charges let me use shield, 1 charge lets me use mage armor. Saves me a lot of time for casting.
That is a pretty nice staff.
Perhaps components too if you're a wizard.
Yep, without components. Me and my friend, we went up, we sort of hunted down this man to get this staff, this drow, but, well, we never defeated him, but I did end up getting the staff.
Glass step. I've got a question for you.
I have a question for you.
Uh,
I don't have a question for you.
That's
What's
what
your
I thought.
question?
at Kragma Castle, there's something I saw. Something concerning, maybe it even concern you. A doppelganger posing as the Black Spider.
Yeah, they killed the big bugbear, the one that isn't that one's brother.
The father.
My dad.
Yeah.
One of them.
You know, that doesn't surprise me. But
Do you
also
know
at the
who that
same
is?
time, I know quite a lot of information about the Black Spider. I might even share some because, well, let's just say I might work closely with the Black Spider. And if you were to procure what's in Falcon's Lodge that I want, as well as also get the information that we both need to save this town, perhaps I'll give you the information on the Black Spider, so that way you could take him down and I can have what he wants, or has.
you know, that's a good trade, because I'm pretty sure that guy's already heading for Wave Echo Cave.
That's where we're going to. We've got the map.
You have the map to Wave Echo Cave.
I have 2 of them.
I've dreamed of using the magical forge said to be locked away there. That is really the end game of myself, is to control that forge and make magic items.
Quests.
Perhaps even the ruffians could do something useful and actually be good.
I was going to ask that of you. If you wanted to help procure this forge, a joint deal perhaps.
Perhaps maybe the ruffians will be able to help.
Perhaps some sort of alliance.
Considering the fact that many of my people are starting to go missing and others are claiming that they're just going to see their families or what's not, and yet their rooms are still full of their stuff. Yeah, I would prefer an alliance.
I recommend you stay out of town for now. It's taking anybody in town, and who knows how far this will start to go.
You should also probably find a way to cover the well. People look at it, then they just jump in.
There's no well, it's broken off.
What?
It's not even there. I saw it. But that thing, I think it sits there.
The well isn't there.
They don't want to get close to the well.
Well, then, I wonder what everyone was jumping into.
Its mouth?
Maybe?
I will try my best to keep the town at bay, keep the people somewhat safe, and use the Red Ruffians responsibly. You guys, I'm pretty sure the information you're looking for, if you can't find the book, if anything, will be at Falcon's Lodge.
Alright. Falcon.
Falcon's curse.
And just, like, so we know ahead of time, what is Falcon? Are they a fleshy being? Are they a feather being? Plant?
Wonderful question. I have the answer to that question.
I will wait for you to load the answer. It takes me a while to
Please answer guess 2.
Damn it.
Oh, there's a picture of that shit. Have any of you guys seen Beauty and the Beast? He kind of looks like the guy in the town that's a dick.
Gaston?
He looks like Gaston.
No one fucks like Gaston. No one sucks like Gaston.
Oh my
Gaston.
He's a white man with a scar on his eye and hair and sideburns and, well, he has a bit of an ego back then.
I see. He reminds me a lot of Sildar.
Sildar, do you know if he's doing good these days?
Yeah, I kind of work with him.
He's my boss.
Yeah.
He's all of our bosses.
You would see glass stats or like lookups like, good to know he's doing good.
Yeah, but he's kind of in the mayor's...
Is he doing good? Look who he hired.
He's kind of in the mayor's area, but that's a dangerous place, so...
Such hatred.
Hopefully he's still there when we get back.
If Sildar's in my office, I swear if he takes my papers and tries to change any of them,
Your papers are probably all blank anyway.
my papers
Thaumaturgy,
are...
please.
Blank like your head.
Why do you need 2 canes anyway? Do you got like a disorder, like my friend here? Your arms not work?
I believe that 2 canes makes me stronger and faster.
Or it just makes you look more stupid.
Good things come in 2s.
How strong does it make you?
Soon punches, so shut up.
I have approximately 2 bodyguards to protect me if you punch me. You know, I don't know why I work with him. He makes everyone sort of mentally melt whenever he talks, which kind of makes him a great man. Because everyone just says yes, so that way he'll be quiet.
It's understandable. Let's not come back here whenever we don't have to. Like,
Yeah, hopefully, but you know, dying man over there.
yeah.
He's got an infestation, and not the good kind.
I don't think there's any good kind of infestation.
Now, I'll send word.
I had crabs once, and that was an itchy situation.
You know, I have something worse than crabs in the basement.
I don't want to know. I don't want.
Yes!
I don't want lobsters.
Show me!
Oh yeah! No, sadly,
Funny, you can add it to your collection.
Cross it off your list.
No, I'm okay.
Anyway, I'll try getting the town somewhat fixed up and finding the book.
Sounds
Good luck to you, lads.
Good luck to you.
And not that I apologize for trying to kill all of you and bury you all in shallow graves
We
outside
kind
of
of
the tower,
deserved
but
it. It's
you know,
okay.
It's okay. It's not the first time.
you buried a plant. I was gonna
Maybe the
come back.
last time.
mushrooms aren't plants or funguses.
Well, I still regrow.
Fungi.
Okay, grow. Prove it.
I already have. I regrew. Y'all interrupted the process. That's why I'm still short.
Always short.
I was short because y'all buried me. You didn't bury me. You dug me out too early.
Oh yeah, he said I'm growing here, man.
I didn't get my nutrients.
Go lay in some soil or something.
And as you guys are about to leave, Glassstaff would quickly sort of, like, if you need it, there's some horses out back. If you want to make haste in your travels.
We will make haste.
I hope the dinosaur doesn't eat them.
I hope the dinosaur
I also
doesn't
have
eat them.
one bottle that could potentially reduce any effects of a curse.
Reduce
Well.
or eliminate?
Reduce.
That sounds.
It is a very powerful and very effective. Shut up.
We kind of have a ringworm extreme situation happening, so it might be useful.
He would toss it over this vial.
Yay! Time to feed this to the worm man.
And you guys would be able to
No, the
leave
worms
the manor
left me.
and head back outside where you would see Valakad.
Yeah, we leave.
So, question: while they were all in town, could I have been using my brewer supplies to make some more brew for me?
Sure. You successfully made a couple more bottles of alcohol. You notice as you're messing around with your brewer supplies that whenever Nova's around, your mushroom wine seems to sparkle and almost refill, but whenever he's away, it doesn't sparkle as much.
Okay. So I have my mushroom wine back.
Yep. And yeah, you would all meet up outside of town.
Hey, one hand.
What?
Hey, Wormy.
I got some Capri Sun for you.
Okay, where is it? I can't see anything.
Oh, right.
Wrong side. You got to put it on his right side.
Yeah, but I think he has to drink it.
Yeah, give him a hand. Help him out.
Oh, do I need to feed him like a child?
Yes.
Okay, get in the fetal position.
Oh, easy as
Nurse
that.
put the juice box against you like a nipple.
I don't know what that is.
Like a
Mushrooms don't have
spore.
nipples.
I'm gonna reach out my nub, try to grab it.
I'm gonna hold it
All
there.
right, Mr.
I'm gonna-
Handyman. Other hand.
I'm gonna hold it there until you grab it with your nub. Come on, it's right there.
I'm gonna take it with my good hand and I'm just gonna chug it. I don't even care what it was.
Wait. Oh yeah. All right. So you chug it, and you notice the sort of curse affecting you. You feel like it begins to slightly wear down a little bit.
So maybe one less level of exhaustion.
You have one less level of exhaustion,
I could be okay.
and this effect will only last 6 days.
6 days.
You people with your fleshy problems.
Hey, I didn't choose this.
I think you did.
No.
How did you get stuck in the
You
ground?
jumped in there.
It didn't look like that at first.
How did you get in your situation?
Well,
Did you stuck your boner in a hole?
and then the boner went into a different hole. And
I'll
that
tell
was
you
the
what
wrong hole.
happened. He went after a pile of what he thought was gold, trying to steal from the mayor's vault, which is actually a storage closet, so it turned out. And then Bona tried to jump out, jumped into a pile of rubble, dug down because, God, they needed to get down that hole, and then he got dragged underground, and we couldn't help him.
So it was greed.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And it was your fault.
Greed, lust, same thing.
So we on our way to.
Not the same
Are
thing.
we on our way to the new quest
Yep.
or?
You are
We go to
currently,
Falcon.
you climb aboard your Carnosaurus, Everyone else, you begin to walk, heading towards Falcon's Lodge.
I hope your hand grows back soon.
They probably won't. I'm not a mushroom.
Good job.
Do you think I can grow too?
I mean, I don't know how you work.
As a person. Oh,
As you
Happy
guys
birthday,
are probably
Echo.
right here, Falcon's Lodge is up here in the forest.
oh yeah.
Huh.
Yay.
Where?
Don't
In the
shoot your
forest?
Wait a
gun.
minute. Isn't
Well,
that,
hey,
Look how close we are to
since you
this
guys are with
mountains
me,
now.
we can move
is that where
better
we saw the Wendigos?
in the forest.
Yep,
Really?
Yay!
the
Friendigos!
forest does have Wendigos.
Yay!
You're on your own, bro. I ain't helping with
Man,
shit.
you have bad omen. Don't come next to me.
And
I like to come next to you all.
No.
Sorry.
okay.
Boner's not here to make the jokes.
Oh
like that.
yes, I am.
Oh, I thought you were sleeping, buddy.
I'm gonna
Dude,
look.
Frendigos
You looked a little
rely on
flaccid
darkness
over there.
to see. Or Wendigos. I don't know what I'm calling
They
them.
mostly like being in darkness.
So they rely on the darkness to see. So
Yeah.
I'm invisible to them. Good.
Well, they would probably see you in darkness. So walking around, it would be it would be like a day or two of travel because of the amount of people in your party that are good at this terrain. And on the first night, you're all able to take good watches. Every now and then, Walter, you would be having random nightmares and flashes of the tunnels and the strange ultra version of Phandelven.
Yeah, I'm never going back to that town.
And you would have your normal bad dreams and nightmares, along with being woken up in the middle of the night by a howling sound. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
18.
Alright. You manage to wake up and roll out of the way as a Wendigo slams its claw into the ground and then jumps off into the forest.
No, hug it.
I want to try and hand out some rations or a bottle of ale to this Wendigo to try and befriend it.
Roll me a animal handling. Oh my god.
God damn, I'm about to break both your shit. That's 21.
You would see it briefly come back, take the bottle of alcohol, and then run into the woods.
Alright, I know what it prefers.
No good just watching from the distance.
Shut up and grow.
I can't. Y'all halted the process.
Well, put yourself back in the soil.
This is how I'm going to look forever now.
What do you miss it?
Well, that's fucked.
Well, I'm not like you. At least I don't think you can grow taller either.
Yes, I can. I have parts of me that grow.
Upwards?
Yes, if I lay down.
And that's the day the DM died.
It doesn't make you taller.
Yeah, it does. If I lay down, I'm taller when I lay down.
Well, technically the rim of my head is still taller than whatever you have.
Well, no, the rim of my head might be just as tall as you if I lay down.
You don't have one. You're a rabbit.
Unzips pants.
And on the next day of travel, you guys would eventually see a river flowing through the forest with a old stone bridge, which leads off into a walled-off ranch, where you would see a few different guest houses and stables, and you would see walking around this what looks like a 12-year-old child that's sort of dressed in like raggy clothing that's just like tending to the various crops and stuff. There would also be an elderly woman who is currently dragging several orc bodies over to a fire. And as you get closer to this place, you see the shoreline of this river, and on the bridge there's just bodies piled up of orcs, all with arrows shot through them, slash marks through them. And you guys would be able to cross over towards the gate that's sort of the other end of the bridge, where you would see this child run over to the gate and just like look at all of you.
Hi.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Looks like we missed all the fun.
Is it just orc? I'm sorry. Was it just orcs or?
There's orcs, half orcs, some goblins.
No.
Do I still have the subtitle effect, or is that 24 hours done past?
That 24 hours has passed.
Oh.
I think this child has the awkward.
I feel like since I feel like that since I'm around Noga and I've kind of caught on to this bottle of mushroom wine refills when I'm around him, I'm gonna drink some more of it.
Roll me a d10.
Drinking at breakfast. How shameful.
Is there a bad time to
6.
6.
Looks at you.
Where is it?
Grab you.
7 mainly.
Seduces you.
Uh-oh.
Seduce.
I don't think you want to seduce, Benny.
Wendigo be like,
It would-
seduce me.
I don't know how much con saves you'll need to make.
I should really mark this page.
Alright, this is TF2. Who's who?
That is top one.
There it is.
Soldier?
What'd you roll?
6.
No, soldier. Soldier.
You now have telepathy for 24 hours.
Ooh.
Heck yeah.
Huh?
And you notice that as you gain telepathy, so do you.
Oh wow,
Tell
I
me.
can see the minds now.
And you
Everybody
you
or just with each other?
you can telepathically speak to anyone around you.
I'm going to look at the child and just be like, speak.
I can't. That's what you hear in your mind.
The child can't speak, they've told me.
Well, get the fuck out of the way.
Why are they speaking?
Then, in my mind, this big shroom catches signals you've never heard.
Well, you notice that when you drink it, everyone else sees that his head starts to
Oh.
Would a man named Falcon happen to be here?
Yeah.
Well, we're here to meet him. Got some very important questions.
He doesn't like guest right now, unless you're like.
This
here.
is Wildlife Crossing.
What?
I am part of the natural habitat. I'm just crossing the path.
What about the others?
They are my amigos.
I'm a fox. I live in the woods. Bark, bark.
I'm a woodland
I
creature.
bark.
Yeah, sea, fox, rabbit,
Cat.
cat.
I'm drunk.
You would see then the old lady
Dangerous.
walk over and look. It's like, I'm sorry about that. He doesn't have the ability to
It's
to
okay.
speak.
I was having such a nice conversation with him, though.
And the old lady, you see that she's covered in blood and she has a giant axe on her back. And
Fuck.
she and she then like pulls a lever and the gates open and she's just like, we've been dealing with a lot of orcs recently. It's been a problem around here.
Did you kill the...
Would
Did
you
you...
like
There's a
to come?
pile of them. What's the problem?
They're
Oh,
rotten.
They're smelling.
a little bit.
Did you kill these yourself?
Oh, I only helped out Falcon a little bit. I only got about 3 while he got about 87.
You only got 3.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Pell's kind of a loser and only got 1. And you see Pell like,
Who's Pell?
that's the mute kid. It's the mute.
It's okay, Pell. 1 is better than none.
Anyway, yeah, there's been a lot of orcs in the woods lately. They're such ugly brutes. We've been doing our best to fend them off. They've just been pouring down from the mountainside.
I wonder why...
Not to mention the
I can
problems
take care
with
of
the
your
dragon.
problem.
Yeah, he's good at dealing with big groups. I hear you can go...
Well, I mean,
He can go all night.
I can infect some of the women, which infects all the men, and eventually they
Well, they
die
can
out.
get a sperm infection.
It's transmitted through sperm. I mean, my father was some sort of a collector, but not of the things that normal people would collect.
Did he collect bugs?
Yeah, I kind
He
of.
collected all the hepatitis A, B, C, D, F.
He had hepatitis A through Z.
Anyway, why don't you all come inside? There's been, I think I saw the dragon on the horizon.
Oh, I don't like that one. That killed my friend once.
Oh, that sucks.
They turned him into sushi. Don't.
Now we have Wendigo problems.
Didn't you eat him?
Friendigo.
No, I did
problem.
not.
And at this point, you all see
That I did not.
almost 7 foot tall human walk out muscular, slick black hair starting in gray, and sideburns. And
Is this when you were talking about
It's
taking one from the
Gaston.
team?
and you
Because I would totally take one from the team.
I mean, that's optional, but hey.
Give it dry handy.
you can tell that this is probably Falcon.
It's Falcon!
And he looks at the mushroom just like, mushroom!
He knows me!
I don't know, Helm. Who are all of you? Are you travelers?
Oh, right, it's the googly eye. Takes it off.
Whoa. Took off your eye. Haven't seen someone do that in years.
Yes, it is.
So,
Oh, yeah. We got another friend missing an eye. He took his eye off, too.
I didn't take my eye.
We have a bit of a crazy
They got
question
taken
for
off
you.
for me.
I love crazy questions. You want to kill some orcs?
No.
Don't you want to know who we are?
Only if you give me beer.
The creature below Phandelven is alive.
This is mine.
He sort of like stares, just like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Hey,
no,
you
it's
see
not.
this?
Look at
You
him.
see this? You see this?
And
I
I
didn't
show
do
him,
it to
I show him
myself.
the picture of what I drew and the stuff that it does.
I'll go like this.
People have been disappearing all over the town.
Someone threw a body down the well and ever since.
Zefsys!
Zefsys!
Stop blaming me!
It
I
started-
wasn't the only one!
Hey!
Hey,
Shut
I'm pointing
up!
my nub.
didn't
I'm
even-
pointing my nub at those two.
But you don't even know me.
And ever since the town's
You
been
guys woke up that creature.
I did not
No
wake
one
it up.
told us there's a creature in the well whenever
No
you
one
threw the
told
first
him.
one in.
Yes, they did!
They said,
Who?
they said don't throw anything
Prove
in the well.
I
Prove
told
it.
the townsfolk to do their best to keep whatever's in the well
I don't know
in
if
the
you
well.
with the townsfolk.
They
but they're
didn't
kind of
put-
fucking stupid.
I think they messed up.
Why didn't you seal the
Master.
well?
Yeah.
Why-
Exactly.
Why didn't you seal the well off? If you didn't want nothing to go down there.
The problem is we can't seal the well up with the way we've set it up.
It wouldn't be able to breathe.
Who's we?
Well, fuck that thing then.
Me, Boston, and Lexon.
Lexer?
Are they alive?
Lexon.
Are they still
Legs
alive?
on.
Legs
This
on.
is brother legs off.
Trees up.
Why didn't you kill it?
Legs on. Bra
Tree
We
down.
strap.
tried and tried and tried, but it kept getting into our minds, and every time we thought it was dead, it was alive. And then we kept appearing in a forest that wasn't our forest, and we had to seal it in the caves below the town, and a large seal that catches a little bit of the sunlight in order to stay powered.
Why wouldn't you do it above ground?
Because if it's above ground, it can get into people's minds. We had to keep it below ground with sunlight. That way it was far enough away where its effects couldn't reach people.
So what happens at nighttime when there's no sunlight?
Well, that's honestly when the seal is the weakest, but it's the best thing that Lexon could think of.
Maybe somebody else should have thought of something else.
Maybe,
I tried to
maybe.
think of more things, but the townspeople started to not believe that there was anything underneath.
Yeah, there was no warning or anything. They said don't.
Just let them go on a little fucking vacation, a couple of them, and they'll fucking start to realize, hey.
So somehow this is my fault. And
Half
you're
the
the
town
for
is
helping.
dead.
Half of the town's already dead,
Well,
Presumably.
oh,
that thing's gonna grow with every corpse it consumes.
Well,
On
I have
vacation.
I have something to say about that. Lots of people are just throwing themselves in these days.
It's hard to remember everything that happened.
Do you at least have a name for this creature?
Tim. We call him Tim.
The name of the creature, well, back when we fought it, it had many, many heads, and when you cut one off, another one would grow, but it was not a hydra. It was a lot like a hydra, but it was something worse. Its songs lure you into its world, and it lures you in, and the only time you could see it is when it stops singing. The name that Lexon and I came up with for it was the False Hydra.
False Hydra God? Huh.
It's like a Hydra, but it's not.
We're glad you're attractive because your lexicon is awful.
Now, you're gonna dramatically take it out of the box and slam it on the table.
And I carved a small toy of it a long time ago.
It's pretty creepy.
Ew.
Humanoid-like heads, hands, spikes. All the heads singing a song that brings you into the illusion of a world you think is better, and a world where it can lure you towards it.
Did you say it was the band NSYNC?
Is there a way to resist this song or no?
Tell me why.
We had a way to resist it
Justin
and ignore its effects. The hardest part is you forget everything about how to kill it as you are trying to fight it, because it doesn't want you to know any of its weaknesses. It kept luring us away with copies of ourselves. We reduced its size down to one head back when we fought it. Unfortunately, if it's already consumed several people in the town or trapped people in its world, then I'm afraid it's only going to grow.
It's at least 6 people.
It has pale, horrifying flesh. It hurts to even try to recall it because all the memories are falsified and changed and warped.
Were you or any of your friends infested with worms at all?
That is, there was originally 6 of us. I only remember Bothan and Lexon. And Lexon, it's hard to remember anything about. I fear he's probably was the last one of its victims before you people came along.
The fuck do you mean, you people?
Well, you did push someone in.
I didn't push shit.
We all saw it. That's what got me. I was like, I wanted to belong too.
Okay.
I alley-ooped and you
I
pushed.
see the
I did
racist
like a
bullshit
switch,
going
like,
on here. At least I'm
What
not a
did
monster.
glass staff want us to get from Falcon? Slipped my mind.
Yes, they wanted a spell book and a wand that correlates with the book.
I spent so much money to get Satake's summer school project. I am not going to sell that.
Okay, but
Is there
Well,
any way you'd
how
talk
about
with this
this?
to make possibly this chance of defeating this monster
How
a bit
much-
better?
how much did you spend?
I spent 8,000 gold to get it. It doesn't even do anything. I just wanted it.
Jesus.
I'm such a fan.
Me too! She's the best! She's the best wizard that's ever lived!
I was there at so many of the shows when I was young.
I tried to, but my family, we lived in Bedford in there.
Oh, that sucks for you.
She doesn't come out that way, I don't blame her.
Yeah, I got to go. I got VIP tickets. I had Disney parents. They let me go around to every show. I'm really rich. I'm from a rich family. Oh, that was 2 days.
Well,
Anyway, no,
listen.
can't have the book.
Well, this all correlates into a big thing, you see. Do you know anything about a place called Wave Echo Cave?
Are you talking about the legendary cave at the old ancient thingy-mabob for
Yes.
creating magic items?
That
I'm
exactly.
just gonna hold the map.
We have
Holy shit.
a map for it, and our boss is basically leading a project to there.
That's incredible. If I was still a ripe adventurer, I would gladly join.
The
Oh
way
my
you
God, it's
Killed
long.
83, oh my
You
god.
killed 83
You got the
orcs.
line.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I did kill 83 orcs, but I'm not in my prime.
She said 87.
You killed 87 orcs.
I didn't get 100.
There
I
wasn't.
should have sent 100.
There wasn't even 100. It was 91.
Did you get a 1-up if you hit 100
Oh,
orcs?
Jesus Christ!
Every 100 kills, I drink some of the special stuff I got out of my basement.
Ooh, what special stuff?
It's literally called the special stuff. I got it a long time ago from this legendary brew crafter.
Well, we killed like 100 orcs like a couple days ago.
How much
I
is
don't
it?
believe you.
It
Why?
was like.
I'll vouch for it.
That's
It
racist.
was like this much.
Bobby can't kill 100 orcs.
How much is it?
No, but he killed a goblin once, and it's a really interesting.
No. See, I killed 100 goblins from the inside out. Or 100 orcs from the inside out, I'm sorry.
If you guys could fend off a wave of orcs, they've been attacking my house like every
So
day.
you remember how I told you that story of how I could infiltrate the orcs and get their women infected
Like,
and kill the whole nation?
I'd rather return and go to way back.
I've gotten that
okay.
idea from a thing that I acted out.
wait,
Just saying.
are you saying that like every day they send about 100 orcs to you?
Well, that's they just sent a particularly large amount. Usually it's only about 10.
So
I've been pissing the hell off of them.
what have you been doing?
They want my phone.
Mm,
I don't know why.
Your thong.
maybe
No, they don't want that.
maybe the dragon's just shrinking their land.
Now, if you want my thong, I can sell it to you. It is a magical item.
What does this magical item do?
It's sort of like a ring of protection.
Oh,
It separates.
It's
and
a
lifts
chastity
the
belt
balls.
when Bunny puts it on.
how much for this set underwear?
2,000
Copper.
gold.
Dang.
I heard copper.
Can I see this on the school project?
Yeah, I can show you my Satake room.
I need to see this.
Steal! Look at his panties.
So, he's like, why don't you all come in and get some food in you? And you look absolutely awful. Would you like,
He's infected with that thing that we're talking about.
yeah, you look like what happened to someone I knew. Except that you're still alive.
How long does he
I'll
have?
see if Corwin can fix you up a little bit if you want.
Please.
How
If
long,
I want to live, motherfucker.
how long does your friend live like this?
6 days.
Oof.
How long has it been?
It's been 2 days so far.
We have
Yeah, when that about the Wendigo was like.
we have the
7 days?
curse suppressed for 6 days. I mean,
4 days left.
fuck.
Bing bong.
Yeah, even if you escape the creature, it will inevitably hunt you down and you will begin to fester.
Has anybody ever tamed a Wendigo?
What about Wendigos?
We're talking about the white creature right there.
The
On
false
Oh,
hydra.
I thought you said so. I'm sorry, my brain.
God, I hope there's not any Wendigos around here.
Well, about-
Last
Oh,
time I
no.
had to deal with a
No,
Wendigo.
you
and
see,
it
He's being
ended in a
hunted
poker
by a
match.
Wendigo.
Yeah, he.
Oh. Stop saying all the fucking shit.
He's
bro.
being hunted by a
First
Wendigo.
You're
Cragmaw.
being hunted by. What? Who did you eat?
They ate a
a
fish.
fish.
They turned him into sushi on site.
It was sushi.
Look, if I'm getting maimed, everybody's getting maimed.
I could have sworn someone else did too, but I don't
Why did we
remember.
bring the cat?
You are all a ramshackle group of special things.
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
You know, mushrooms are special things.
You are special.
I'm
Thank
just
you.
so sorry about them. They're a
You know what?
problem.
You are too.
I am special. Everyone sing it with me. I am special. I am special. Yes, I am. Yes,
Copyright
I am.
claims.
I am very special. I am very special. Yes, I am. Now,
I'll sing
another
a
special
traditional
song.
goblin.
Come in for dinner. Corwin makes a wonderful sandwich.
Ooh, what's in it?
Mushrooms.
Not mushroom. We can get you one without mushrooms.
Or sled.
I mean, I will eat inferior mushrooms. It
You
happens
have
over
mice, I will
time.
eat them.
Mushrooms are kind of fucking.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If you have mice or rodents, I will eat them. Why?
I mean, I can if they're dead.
I'm a fox.
Yeah, I know.
And now, so he brings you into his house, and you would see one of the side rooms. On it, it says the Satake fan room. And you would see a large table where Corwin walks out, and then she's Corwin, the old lady with the axe on her back. You see angel wings begin to spread from her back as she just points at the table, and then sandwiches start to appear out of magic.
Hell yeah.
What is this
Magic
sandwich
angel sandwiches.
arcana?
The sandwich arcana?
I must
It's
learn
something
your way.
invented by Satake, obviously.
We're all Satake fans in this house.
Teach me this.
I am too. Take me in. I have a room just like this in my home,
Teach me the sandwich arcana.
which is abandoned. Fuck! My poster is Satake. It's back in the Doomstar Manor. I need to get it.
You can just make like food?
Oh yes, it's just a simple spell of just create food and water.
Yes, interesting.
My special version is called Glorious Banquet.
What's so special about yours?
Oh, it would cover this entire room in food.
Yeah.
So I only
I
cover
don't
the
believe
table.
you.
So which one did you just do?
Oh, I just did summon food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was like the okay banquet or something.
Yeah, it's a decent banquet.
The minor banquet.
Now, don't confuse the spell with minor bouquet, which will just give you a bunch of flowers.
The shit guest just
Okay.
arrived spell.
Anyway, dinner's ready.
Sandwich.
And you see the mute kid run out and start to eat food. And then, meanwhile, you and Falcon will go to the Satake fan room.
Yeah.
And he opens the door, and inside you would see posters of Satake. You would see a mound of Satake and hot dog plushies. You would
What's
see
Satake, seriously?
It's one of her characters.
Oh, okay.
There's this magician that's in a, I run a mini campaign on her servers, and Satake is one of the characters in it, and the greatest wizard ever. Even though they're a warlock, they're great.
Is this the chaos magic one?
Not quite.
That's a vulture.
You would see that there in the room there's also a kid's bed, like a size of a kid's bed with Satake themed bed sheets, like a hot dog pillow.
Yo.
You would see that there's like this wooden carving of Kirkesh, Sakake, and Viper. There would be a Grunkle plushie that's like flying around on the ceiling fan.
Yo.
Why am I writing?
Is there any Archimedes?
You would see that there is one poster called "The Greatest Battle Ever" by Satake, of Satake fighting Archimedes. And the most impressive thing, you see that there's two things. You see the summer school project, which is just like this really thin notebook that's not even that impressive, and then like this wand that's tied by a string to the notebook, like how you'd have a pen. And the wand is like slightly weird looking and like curved downward and it's all droopy. And then the other impressive object is there's a mug
Oh no.
that says "Greatest Wizard Ever."
Oh, can I buy that? Is it the real?
That is authentically Satake's drinking mug.
Oh!
I know. It is the greatest thing ever.
I'm so happy! The one that his tail is just wagging.
This is everything in here is my prized possessions. Of
Can I pick it up?
Yeah, he lets you pick it up. And then he like looks at you just like, damn, you're a great mage. You might also be the greatest wizard ever.
What? What are you talking about? I just picked up a cup.
No, you're definitely the greatest wizard. Next to Satake, of course.
Can I have this?
No.
But I'm the greatest wizard.
Roll me a persuasion. No, you can't have the mug, but tell you what, I will let you borrow the summer school project, but you have to return it.
I will return it.
Because it is a prized possession. I love every spell it has.
It has spells in it?
Well, you can't actually open the book. It sort of just fires off a random spell whenever you point the wand at something.
Can I open a window and point it?
Sure.
Not at people.
Roll me a D100.
Yes! By the way, to remind you of the chaotic magic stuff, do you remember when they said that coyotes aren't allowed to have credit?
Yeah.
That's my fault. 54.
Alright, so you point the wand out the window and fire it, and then you see an orb of darkness just erupt as there's just a ball of darkness outside.
I just cast Circle of Death.
Thank you.
You cast darkness.
Oh, I can just see through it.
Yeah, you can see through it, but you can tell it basically looks like nighttime outside in a particular 50-foot sphere.
Oh, it's the darkness spell. Okay. That's interesting. Not really.
And you notice that there's 3 glowing gems on the book, and one of the gems goes out. Every charge is every day.
Oh, 3 charges. Okay, I get it. Noted. Well preserved. Does the magic look weird?
The magic did look a little bit odd. Like when it fired it, it's just like this like black beam that caused it. And you notice that something about the book when you use it in your hand, something about the book seems odd. And you notice that like you can see the pages like almost sound like they're flipping even though the book is closed.
This is so cool. This is the coolest thing ever. When did you make this?
She made it at summer school.
Which summer school? She was in school for like years.
Apparently when I think it was like her sophomore year.
Was that Professor London year?
I think so.
Oh.